Whereas Sableye, it's like you have 0 control. Wait, what? Sableye, you have 0 control. You just look at the card. Yeah, you just look at the card and then make a call. Yeah. Is this deck with 2 stage 2 viables in tournaments, School of Diamond? I mean, it got day 2 at Philadelphia Regionals. I think it can be very fragile, but that's the thing. Like, if you manage to set up, you probably have an advantage over other decks. But then if you don't manage to set up, that's where the issues start taking place, right? And there you go. Sableye was prized, Kevin. So our opponent was using Sableye. Okay, so Kevin leads our Ankuru, finds a Crabrawler. So it's Gardevoir against Crabominable. Plays the Acrobat, discards a Choice Band, that's fine. Goes for a Lily for 5 up to 8. Goes for Brooklet Heal. Brooklet Heal is actually very nice for us because it lets us get Mudkip. So if my Nest Bolts were going to be for Eevee and Mudkip, now they're going to be for Eevee and another Ralts, and then I'm gonna Brooklet Heal for the Mudkip. So that's pretty cool. And then we get to thin our deck. Then if I find the Fairy Energy, which I'm hoping, that's gonna be good. And yeah, day 2 is quite good for a clunky deck. Yeah, like when the deck works, it's very nice. When it doesn't, then you struggle a lot. But the good thing is that since you're not running any GXs, you actually have a lot of catch-up potential. Yeah, especially against GX decks. So we got the Fairy, we got the Sylveon, we got a Turtle Hand outside of that. However, with the Magical Ribbon, that is going to be easily fixed. So we'll grab a Kirlia, we'll grab a Rare Candy, and then we'll grab a Cynthia to refresh our hand. Rare Candy gives us Swampert, Kirlia gives us Kirlia, and then we should be good to go. And yeah, this Gardevoir deck also made day 2, indeed. This Gardevoir deck also made day 2. Okay, so there's a Crabominable, which deals 80 damage, and then it deals 10 damage to itself for each damage counter on it, which is a really weird attack. Gutsy Hammer will be a 2-KO on our Sylveon, which is never a good thing. So maybe my goal this turn is going to be to damage the Crabominable, since I already have Swampert set up. Could have Brooklet healed for another Mudkip. I feel like that's a bit unnecessary. And yeah, I think, okay, I'm gonna power draw the Coco. And then, I mean, I'll get the Mudkip, right? No reason not to. No reason not to. And then I have enough resources to set up the Guardy next turn. So I'm gonna go ahead and Fairy Wind here. And Diluenther, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We see an Acerola, that's fine. And Phaether Science, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. And we see the Crabominable fully healed once again. Will get the knockout on my Sylveon. There's a Baby Buzz as well right there, waiting in the wings. So yeah, not the greatest trade-off, but we are at a point where we are fully set up here. With the one Swampert. With no Guardy, however. So I don't think I want to like chase down stuff. I just want to have my Gardevoirs. And then I have a Acerola with a Kirlia, which is really nice. So let's evolve, and then we will attach, and then we will Secret Spring onto Guardy. That way we hit for 90. Because if we only hit for 60, then he deals 60 to himself, and that's not great. But what we can do is Acerola to heal our Gardy, so I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. And you think Swampert has made stage decks more consistent? Yeah, definitely. It's interesting how adding another stage 2 makes your deck more consistent. And then it's also an okay attacker, right? It's also an okay attacker. You get to play the super boost energy. I do agree that it's pretty cool. And then spreading out the energies, there's a choice band. I don't want to play Lele because Lele is an easy KO for the Buzz. And we're going to see Tainaliza. So my opponent gets some damage here. We also get damage. I assume he's playing more than one Acerola and also max potions, right? I would assume so. So I'm going to power draw the Cynthia here. What's my opinion on Shining Lugia? Is it worth spending on it? I'm not sure it's worth spending on. I think it's a bit overpriced right now. I think its price should be like $10 or $15, but not 25 or 30 or however much it is right now. If I had a third Gardevoir, then the super boost energy would just be a KO here. Unfortunately, that is not going to be the case. Or the third Swampert, right? And then we'll Infinite Force. My opponent's deck could outlast mine though. There might come a turn where I need to Twilight to put back like all the healing. The Acerolas, the max potions, all of that. There's Acerola for my opponent. We have that advantage, right? That my opponent doesn't. We can put back Acerolas and max potions with Twilight, and my opponent cannot. Decides to attach another energy so that he can double stomp. We get another Ralts. I think I'm gonna power draw the choice band. Definitely the least useful card here. And then there's a rare candy, right? There's another Gardy. And so now we can actually use a super boost energy. But I feel like using it with a Swampert would be better. That way he only gets one prize card, right? Well, I can do this again. And power draw again. I think power drawing the roll seems fine. Okay, so I definitely want to start applying a lot of pressure, right? So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attach super boost. Wait, can he KO me? 80 and two head flips would be a KO. Two head flips is never a KO in the Gardy. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna attach the energy there. I'm going to switch. No, I'm gonna max potion anyways, so I don't need to burn the switch. I will max potion. And I will Infinite Force. That's 150, right? 4, 5. Yes, that's 150. Okay. So we want to be super conservative with this super boost energy. Yeah. Acerola is probably our most valuable card here right now. It's much better than the max potion. And how many Dwar field you played in the Zorogarb list? You played against? I believe I have 3 of them. And why? Because there's like, you need to beat the shrine decks. You need to, like, it does get to a point where if you have too much shrine damage, then it doesn't matter if you control your item cards, then you just get wrecked by Garb anyways. So you need to prevent that from happening. Okay. So hitting for 80, honestly not that big a deal. You do see a Lily. Berserk, of course you can. Of course you can battle me. And since you are a subscriber, you are next. Yeah, because you get priority. So my opponent only hits me for 80. He's down to 1 choice band. He would need 1 head flip on this Crabominable to KO me. So because that is a possibility still, I'm gonna go ahead and power throw the Lele. Henry, you can be added to a list. You're a subscriber, so basically next is Iberserk and then you, Henry, and then we go back to the people who are not subscribed. Yeah, and then trade away the Ultra Wall. Okay, so I definitely think Acerola is my call here, just to protect the super boost energy. Yeah, and then I can Rare Candy. Who's next, Iberserk? You are. You are next. Yes, Luis, you need the extra 10 to KO Baby Buzzwole. That's why. And if you play Field Blower, then you are adding to your item count as well. In our game, I felt like you were very, very careless about item cards. Okay. Like you were so far ahead that it didn't matter, but in a closer game, it would have mattered a lot. You weren't controlling your item cards, and you 100% need the extra 10 damage. 100%. Otherwise, you 100% lose to Baby Buzzwole. It's not about the shrine damage piling up on you. It's about you having a KO on Baby Buzzwole. So this is enough for the KO, right? Do I even have max potions left? No, I don't have any healing left. I don't have any healing left. That's okay, I think. I mean, I don't mind using a turn to put back the healing. I thought I had more healing in this, honestly. Yeah, I thought I had more healing. Okay. So there's the puzzle. The Devoured Field, Luis, also helps you in 1-hit KOing Rayquaza. And Kula, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry that I couldn't get to you in time, but thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate the kind words. Okay. There we see an Ultra Ball. So Sledgehammer turn. We want to get out of that before I keep attacking, I think. The double head flip on this Crabominable is actually very scary. It is actually very scary. My opponent has not played any Guzmas yet, which is... ugh. The fact that he hasn't played any Guzmas is really sad. Can I tell you which spot, Jill? Yes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 4 people in front of you. Yeah, there's 4 people in front of you. Okay, so yes, Luis, Rayquaza. Kukui, Choice Band, Devoured Field, KO's Rayquaza. The damage output is so scary low. I mean, so scary high for that deck. Okay, so in order to protect this Gardevoir, I think I need to Guzma KO this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna Guzma KO this guy with this Guardy, and then I'll tank hopefully a couple of hits. Right? I'm gonna power draw this. And Infinite Force. So hopefully we can tank 1 or maybe 2 hits. Oh, you can't add me? Don't worry, Iberserk. After this game, I will delete people and then I will add you. So yeah, Luis, honestly, like, if your list is not playing heavy heavy things against Rayquaza, Rayquaza is just going to run over you because they play 4 items maximum if they're playing it right. Yeah. Rayquaza Vikavolt just runs you over. You need the Rayquaza counters, which is Devour Field, which is the Detene, and that's where like I can't fit Enhanced Hammers. Yeah. Either you focus your list on pinning the mirror, or you focus your list on pinning Ray. You can't have it all. Yeah. So my list is more focused on beating Ray. Okay, so 110 damage. That's still pretty significant damage. My opponent is down to 6 cards, however. So do I just switch and get a KO here? Maybe. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Infinite Force. And then maybe my next turn is Guzma the Orankuru and try to buy myself some time. My opponent has not played any Guzmas whatsoever. He has not played any Guzmas whatsoever. Does he just not run Guzmas in this? Stretcher. How many choice bands? 3 choice bands gone. 4 choice bands gone. Okay, so this Gardevoir should actually survive this hit at least. Yeah. Now we're very far ahead though. To the point where actually, I mean, yeah, I don't think I need to heal anymore. I actually don't need to heal anymore. He hits me for 80. That deck should be playing Diancie as well. It must be priced, I assume. Diancie must be priced, right? So here, all I need to do is just have 2 Gardevoirs ready to attack. Yeah. All I need is having 2 Gardevoirs ready to attack. And then I need to Cynthia here to not lose. I need to Cynthia to not lose. And then I take a KO, and then next turn I take another KO, and then that's game. I could even afford to Twilight if I really wanted to, but I don't need to. You bet the Guzmas are prized? I don't know though. I honestly, like, he can't be playing 4. I really, really doubt he's playing 4. Yeah. So yeah, Sledgehammer gets a KO. Now we are going to blow that Buzzwole to pieces with the energy. And we're gonna do so much damage, 270 damage. Really odd that we saw no Guzmas by my opponent. So yeah, GG Kevin, that was fun. Thank you so much for the game. And so I berserk. Okay, let me make sure, let me just delete people randomly. If I'm deleting you, please don't be offended. I am not choosing anyone in particular. I'm just deleting people who are not online here right now. And then if we eventually end